Why, hello there. Welcome to my cooking show. I don't like that. I don't even like that. Hey, y'all, welcome back. It's my favorite holiday of the year. Actually, Halloween is my favorite holiday of the year. But it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I'm about to make me some gumbo. Make us some gumbo. I don't know how I'm going to get it to y'all, but we're making gumbo. Now, before we start this process, I don't want to hear nobody saying nothing about how I make my gumbo. My family is from the 7th Ward in New Orleans, and this is how we make our gumbo, okay? A gumbo can be a plethora of things. There are some ingredients that don't belong in there, but who am I to judge? If you want to make your gumbo with tomatoes in it, that's your gumbo. Ain't no tomatoes over here, okay? All right, just so we're clear. First order of business is, because we need a shrimp stock, that means I'm going to have to peel a bunch of shrimp, and then I'm going to take their heads and I'm going to boil them. That's before I even make my roux. I like a seafood gumbo. Again, 7th Ward in New Orleans. I don't care how you do your gumbo, but this is how I do mine. And it seems the shrimp have just, you know, they got a little crazy when they was defrosting in the refrigerator. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We just gonna just peel them. Now I gotta clean out my refrigerator now, but that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. That's okay. Now, I want to make it very clear that a lot of this is going to be me not measuring a damn thing, okay? I got my shrimp from H-E-B. They are large Gulf jumbo shrimp with the heads on, and you need the heads because we need to make a stock. Some of y'all might find it difficult to peel shrimp, but I've been doing this since the age of 3. If you know, you know, and growing up in New Orleans, they did not play. If you wanted to eat shrimp, you better learn how to peel shrimp. I had to pull out the large gumbo pot right now. We're going to put some water in that, and then we're going to put it right on the stove so it can start boiling while we finish peeling these shrimp. I only got a ½ pound of shrimp because that's really all I needed for this small pot of gumbo. Don't forget to wash all that craziness off and strain out your shrimp. Once you do that, you can put your shrimp off to the side and start prepping the rest of your ingredients. I bought this pot many, many years ago, and it has made many a pot of gumbo for me. In the next step, I got all my meats ready: crawfish tail, smoked sausage, hot sausage patties, best believe it, my chicken wings, my pickled meat, and gizzards. Yes, I put gizzards in my gumbo because this is my gumbo. Remember that. So the holidays are coming up, and I've had this knife set for a while now. So if anybody wants to get me a new one, just let me know. I'm open to it. I really need a new knife set. Food safety is number 1, okay? Y'all scare me on some of these cooking videos. Wipe everything down. Switch out the gloves, please. I'm scared. Y'all don't be scared of salmonella and stuff enough for me. Once I finish chopping up all this meat, I have them in all their respective separate bowls. Cross-contamination is not your friend. Let me tell you about Patton hot sausage. This is the only hot sausage that I will ever put in my gumbo. And there's only one place I can get it in Houston, Texas, and that's at Fiesta Mart. Now, this sausage is about to give off a lot of grease, so you know what? Go ahead, cover it up with a nice grease cover. By then, your water should be boiling, and you're ready to place your shrimp heads in it for your shrimp stock. I really forgot how much work goes into making gumbo, but you know what? I'm determined to have my gumbo ready tomorrow morning when the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade rolls. I will be eating gumbo. I'm exhausted. My shoulder hurts right now from chopping all this, and I still haven't chopped the veggies. It's fine though, because as a single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids, and never... Plenty of people want to debate this. I do not care. I know you're supposed to use the Holy Trinity, but I don't like celery. So you're getting green bell. We're going to use green bell pepper, white onion, and some garlic right here. That's it. That's all. Now, I know some of y'all's grandmas did it differently, but my grandma never put celery in my gumbo, so I'm not about to start doing that in my old age, okay? But this is the reason why I need this video to go viral and the rest of my videos so I can buy a new knife set, because I was really legitimately struggling with this knife. Rachel Ray and Bobby Flay would be ashamed of me. It was time to check on my hot sausage, and you see the key to this is you gotta poke the crap out of this. Get all the grease up out of it. You do not want a greasy gumbo. That is the nastiest thing you can do. Come on, check this close up with me. You see all that? You don't want that in your pot. The key to knowing that your shrimp stock is almost ready is if those shrimp heads start to look pink and they start floating to the top. Not quite done yet.
I'm tired already. I just want to eat my food. I just want the gumbo to be ready already. I'm tired. I don't know how y'all do this. Y'all be cooking all the time? Oh no. I'm not that type of gal, okay? No.
After I got done with my little midday cooking snack, it was time to take the hot sausage out. All of the grease had been eliminated, and it was browned and ready to go into that pot. But first, I gotta do a little taste test. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. That's Bush's baked beans right there. Can't fool me. Can't fool me. You can't fool me. I pride myself on being a little bit healthier now, so this is the only can of Crisco that I keep in my house, and I only use it for a roux. Now, I told you at the beginning of this, I don't measure anything, okay? I let the spirit use me. I let my ancestors whisper in my ear, and I just don't have no measurements, okay? So don't get in these comments asking me how much flour and how much grease you put in to make a roux. I don't know, okay? I don't know. I just watched my grandma do it and my mama do it, and that's how I know how to do it. Now, your arm will get tired, okay? And do not keep that heat on high. You need to slowly turn it down. The darker the roux goes, the slower and the lower the heat is, okay? I was tired by then. My arms was already hurting. I don't like a super dark roux. I get to about like a dark peanut buttery color, and then I throw in my Trinity. Now, this part can get a little tricky, okay? Because you got to keep stirring, but keep the heat on a little bit medium, but then you throw in your chicken broth. Chicken broth, people, not water. If you put water in your gumbo, you need to be locked up for all of your crimes against humanity, okay? Again, don't ask me no measurements. I just poured this whole thing up in there, but I did it slowly, okay? I didn't pour it in all at once. I poured a little, then I stirred. Then I poured a little, then I stirred. Your roux is going to continuously keep getting a little bit darker as this process goes because the flour is still cooking down. That is perfectly fine. Now, once you start getting to the consistency that you like, we are going to take those shrimp heads out of that water and make sure that we get all of them. I'm talking about all their little beady-eyed asses, okay? And get their little tails and their little antennas. And then we're going to pour our roux straight into that shrimp stock. I'm going to stir it on up. Look at that consistency. Look at that color. Okay, that's what we like. Then we can start throwing in their chicken. I like chicken wings in my gumbo. I don't like whole pieces of breast in my gumbo, okay? You can do what you want in your gumbo. I like chicken wings, all flats, preferably. And then I pour the rest of my meat right on in there. Pause, okay? Grow up. The last thing you should put in there now is your sausages. But I know, we're missing some ingredients. You do not put your seafood in until the last minute, y'all. Okay, so the power of TV magic is we're just going to fast forward on this about an hour and a half or two later. I'm going to go and check on it and see what it's looking like. Your chicken should be tender. Your sausages should be tender. Your gizzards should definitely be tender if you put gizzards in it like me. And that is the point when you put your seafood in. Now, do not forget to turn down your heat. Your gumbo should not be boiling when your seafood goes in it. That's how you get the nasty rubbery shrimp and stuff.
Now we wait a little bit longer. I think she's officially done. Come close. Get in there. Have a look-see. Yes. Oh, yes. Look at that goodness. So excited.
My favorite ingredient is gumbo filet, okay? To be honest, I don't even know what filet is. I just know I've always put it in my gumbo when we put it on the rice. Apparently, it's supposed to thicken things up, but I like the flavor of it. Before y'all say anything, I do not like a lot of juice in my gumbo. I like a more rice ratio to juice. You feel me? I hope y'all enjoyed watching it. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family from me and mine. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment on everything I have.